Hello, Wellness Warriors. I hope that you are doing amazing and having a fabulous Monday. So, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I'm just super excited that you're here, that you're following, that we've come this far. Literally in October, I think. I don't remember. I should know this, right? I think in October is gonna be 2 years ever since we started Wellness Warrior. I'm psyched that it's been this long. We've been through so much together. We've grown so much. I remember when I hit 6 subscribers and I was super excited. We're at 139 subscribers. Yay! I don't really have a goal. I'm just glad that we're this 139 community and that we've made it this far and that it's been almost 2 years and that I started this journey in such a different place than where I'm at right now. So I'm just very thankful. So thank you all. If you know anybody who would benefit from the channel, please tell them to subscribe, send them this way, and share your videos on Facebook, any social media. That's so wonderful. And don't forget to follow me at Olinka Wellness Warrior. No, it's Olinka Wellness, not Wellness Warrior. Olinka Wellness on Instagram. Okay. So today I want to share a little bit of a wake-up call of what's been happening in my life. When I was 1.5 months postpartum, I needed a root canal. So I went to this dentist that was recommended. And unfortunately, I ended up being allergic to lidocaine. And so then, I had this allergic reaction. He said, okay, we'll come back in a couple of days. We'll use Procamine or something like that. So I went back and he put this medicine on me. Well, it turns out it was the same type of medicine as the other one. So I had the same allergic reaction. The allergic reaction wasn't just a couple of rashes. It was pretty bad. EMS had to be called. It was scary. So I was able to, overcome it. And I thought that's it, right? Well, unfortunately, there were other consequences of that mistake and negligence, because it was negligence. The first time, maybe it wasn't, because nobody knew. The second time, however, it only took one Google search for me to realize, oh, like this person really did messed up, because if I'm allergic to lidocaine, I was going to be allergic to Procamine or whatever, however you pronounce it. So I ended up with this really bad vertigo, and ended up with this really bad vertigo, and it was 3 weeks of my life where it was constant. It was scary. And I want you to think, mind you, I am a 1.5 months postpartum. I had just come back to teaching Zumba. I had been teaching for like 2 weeks, and then this happened. It was really scary. I'm thankful because I had support, but those 3 weeks were awful. And then after that, it's just been dizziness. And so dizzy and unbalanced. So $2,000 later, a whole bunch of tests later, a lot of visits, we have the answer. But it's been scary because the first time I went and they're checking me out, they said, we suspect tumors. And so we have to take a look that you don't have any tumors, or if there's any nerve damage or the nerve is dying, making sure you're not going deaf. It was so scary. So I went through a bunch of tests, and the entire time before I get the test results, I'm going through the tests, and the tests were not easy. It was a day of tests, and it was hard, and it was very emotionally and mentally draining. They were physically hard, and towards the end of the test, I remember thinking, I'm gonna like lose it. And I had a friend who had done the test, and not even all of it, not like everything that I went through, and she had a panic attack. So I was like expecting things to not go well. But praise God they did. I got very fortunate. We survived the testing. I say we because I kept praying the entire time. I was like, God, help me not to lose my crap. So we made it. But I went home, and of course I kept thinking, what if I have tumors, right? Like, what if this is the beginning of something really bad? Or what if I am losing my nerve, the nerve in there that helps you hear, because it was all in your ear. That's what they were thinking. And there was this pain in my heart because I thought, I am not ready to leave. I'm not. I said, I have so many things I want to do. And sometimes we kind of have this erroneous idea that we have life for a while and we have time. And we kind of say things like next time, or we kind of say things like, well, yeah, later on. But sometimes that's not the case. The tests were Thursday and they were supposed to see me a week later to give me the results. Well, Friday they call me and they're like, hey, can you come in Monday morning at 9 a.m.? And I was like, oh shit, like this isn't good. So then that weekend, we went to Houston for my grandma's 93rd birthday. And I remember thinking, I'm not going to worry about this. I'm going to full blown enjoy this weekend. Because I kept thinking, what if this is the last weekend before my life is changed forever? And I leaned in hard, and I was with them and we enjoyed it. And I remember the gusto of just being with my family and being so alive. Monday morning, I went to the doctor expecting awful news, because sometimes when I get nervous, I tend to catastrophize. Many of my clients can relate to that. If you're watching, I know I told you not to do it, but I was already thinking, they're going to tell me I have tumors. So I went in, and so they tell me they discarded the tumors, and that was such a relief. And then they tell me, there's no nerve damage, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, so what happened? And they said, the problem is with your eyes. And I was like, what you mean? And they said, something happened that your eyes are not communicating well with your ears. So that's why your balance is off, and that's why you're dizzy all the time. And when I had the reaction at the dentist, the first thing that I noticed was that I was seeing double, like really, really bad. And then, of course, the second time when we thought, oh, like this doctor knows what he's doing and he's going to use a different anesthetic. And then he used basically the same one. I had the same reaction. And then, so my eyes got messed up. So my eyes are not okay. And so I haven't been able to work out. I haven't been able to not even like go for like fast power walks. The other day I shaved my legs. I used to shave my legs every day, guys. I shave my legs like every 4 or 5 days because shaving them makes me dizzy. So I'm not all the time feeling this vertigo, but there's certain things that I used to just do, and now I have to, gosh, I'm so grateful I can do them, but they come at a price. And it's been really time of awakening for me, because we sometimes take things for granted. And now I'm just thankful I can get back to doing them again, because there was a point with the vertigo that I would have my husband shave my legs because I couldn't shave them myself, or I couldn't put shoes on my son. It was hard to carry my baby, and I'm a month and a half postpartum when this is happening, and I'm in pain, and because of root canal, and I can't get it done. And then the doctor didn't want to see me, even though he's the one that screwed up. I mean, it was a hard time. So of course, it's been challenging. Like I haven't been able to lose the postpartum weight, and then there's quarantine and just so many things that came. But I think that the thing that I took away the most is how precious our time here on earth is. And for a second there, I remember thinking, oh my gosh, like this might be coming to an end, or life as I know it. Like, what if I need, I was already thinking all these things, like all these treatments, and it really made me see like how loved I am, because my friends and my family were like, we're gonna pray and you got this. And all my friends were calling me that morning when I walked out of the doctor, and they were texting me before, and they were like, you got this, it's gonna be okay. And some of them were like, I can't even think of the fact about losing you. And it was just really awesome to feel the loved. And thank you all. Some of you calmed me down, because I was like, oh my gosh, like what if this is it, right? I was already like, you guys have to take care of my children. But But in real life, that happens. And it could have been me. And I'm just so grateful for the people that I have in my life. And I'm grateful that I get another chance. And so if you're wondering what I need to do to get better, I need to go through vestibular physical therapy, and it's going to take a couple of months, and it's going to take work and all of that. But I'm just grateful to be here, and I'm grateful that it's nothing more serious, and that I hope I get to see my children grow up. And I'm just excited because it really does throw this brick at you and makes you stop. And I mean, it makes you realize how much you love your life and how fortunate you are that you're getting this chance. So I just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully, you get some perspective out of something that I shared. And I hope you have a good rest of your week. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, we're about to hit 2 years. It's very exciting. And I hope that you're all doing well. Bye.